Attachment is the root of all suffering. Practice detachment and you will never be hurt. Detach yourself from materialistic ideas and goals in your physical life and you'll find freedom. No amount of money or possessions can truly make you happy. True happiness comes from within. Look into your mind and find the answers.
I smoke Cali, no enemy. I won't stop until I get a mirror. See that face, I'm rocking polo. Knew that I could take it, man, I done it on my dolo. Nigga, you was vaping, I was really on my solo. Bitches wanna shake it, I will never hold a holdo. Knew that I would make it, now we really living good. Flying packs, now I fly a spaceship through the hood. No chances, leave no traces, glass valley and a snood. I never fuck her if she's basic, make a dance out the wood. Come up so hasty, faster than the car goes. I was never lazy, they say that I can't blow. How I used to make P, grab and clear the cargo. Told my nigga Casey, I'ma take it far, bro. Only smoke straight green, cause I'm healthy. I swear money was the only thing to help me. I was in the slums, but my mindset was wealthy. And this ain't spice, only smoke the top shelf cheap. Honey's on me, now the honey's on me. So I'm popping.
What's up, A? It's your boy, Equivocal, Inception Mystic, Keitheric, Intuitive Insight, Kyrese, Cohen, Archangel, Gabriel, Shepherd, Donovan, Leroy, Sun, Regulus, Moon, Aquemini, Verba, Rising, and Immortal Soul, Enlightened Beings, 369 and Red, Disestablishmentarianism, Starseed, stand up! Here to deliver you deep, esoteric knowledge, divine intellectual wisdom, and intelligence in a way that can be understood by all ages. Now, I don't care if you're big or small, short or tall. I don't care if you're old or young, boring or fun. I don't care if you walk or run, snow or sun. Let's get to it. Peace and love to you all. I wish all of you have been doing the best on your journey, getting well, along well with these tasks. I hope you've been doing good. I hope you've been, reading over this, studying over this, taking notes, actually doing the task, taking it in, understanding, even teaching this to other people, absorbing the knowledge and understanding how this can help you in real life, how you can use this for anything, how you can actually improve yourself. Take this in and you're beginning to see how this is actually helping you. So we're going to be working on the creative mind. You're going to see every force or object that is a fact is a result of mind and action. Mind and action is a thought, and thought is creative. Men are thinking now as they have never thought before. Therefore, this is a creative age, and the world is awarding its richest prizes to the thinkers. Matter is powerless, passive, inert. Mind is force, energy, power. Mind shapes and controls matter, mind over matter. Every form which takes matter is just the expression of some pre-existing thought. But thought works no magic transformation. It obeys natural laws. It sets in motion natural forces. It releases natural energies and it manifests your conduct and your actions. And these in turn react upon your friends and acquaintances and eventually upon the whole of your environment. You can originate thought. And since thoughts are creative, you can create for yourself the things you desire. So we're going to have to make sure you completed the task from week 4. Make sure you can let go of all your negative thoughts. If you can't, go back. Make sure you can let go of all your negative thoughts, all the negativity. There's ways to do this. Count to 7, but just try. But I spoke about it last week, so I'm not even going to tell you. Watch week 4 again. Keep going over that. And in week 5, we're going to be speaking about the creative mind. So yeah, let's get to it. Week 5. At least 90% of... Come on, what's going on with this phone? So yeah, week 5. Hope you're ready for week 5. Hope you can complete week 4. You can originate thought. And since thoughts are creative, you can create for yourself the things you desire. Week 5, the creative mind. Week 5, creative mind. Let's go, week 5, creative mind. Hope you guys are ready for week 5. So, last time, if you haven't watched week 4, go watch week 4 again, week 5. Let's go. At least 90% of our mental life is subconscious. So, that those who fail to make use of this mental power will live within very narrow limits. Someone who is narrow-minded can only see their own perspective. The subconscious can and will solve any problem for us if we know how to direct it. The subconscious processes are always at work. The only question is, are we to simply be receivers of this activity, or are we going to consciously direct the work? Are we going to have a vision for the destination to be reached, or are we just going to stumble along the path aimlessly and just simply drift? We have found that the mind pervades every part of the physical body. Yeah, hold on. I'm just... Yo, my fucking phone is bugging out. I always record my videos in one take, yo. Whole thing in one take. But the phone literally pressed the button itself and paused the video, so I'm just trying to, run it again. Apologies for that. So, I'm going to say, have you ever heard of biofeedback? Biofeedback is a type of mind-body technique which you use to control some of your body's functions, such as your heart rate, breathing patterns, and muscle responses. During biofeedback, you could be connected to an electrical pad where it actually shows you this. So, we have found that the mind pervades every part of the physical body, and it's always capable of being directed or impressed by the authority of coming from the objective or the more dominant portion of the mind. The mind, which pervades the body, is largely the result of hereditary, which is in turn simply the results of all the environments and past generations of the responsive and ever-moving life forces. And it's an understanding of this fact which will enable us to use our authority when we find some undesirable trait of character manifesting. We can consciously use all the desirable characteristics with which we have been provided. We can express to refuse and allow the undesirable ones to manifest and focus on the positive ones. Again, this pervades the mind, that our physical body is not the result of hereditary tendencies, but as a result of home, business, and social environments where we have countless of impressions, ideas, prejudice, and similar thoughts that could have been received. And much of this is received from others. This mind, which pervades our physical body, is not only the result of hereditary tendencies, but also the result of home, business, and social environments. So, a lot of our character has been a result of opinions, suggestions, statements, and a lot of it is not even our own thinking, but nearly all of it has been accepted with little or no examination or consideration. So, your idea seemed positive, plausible, acceptable, so the conscious received it, passed it to the subconscious, where it's been taken up by the sympathetic system, has been passed on to be built into the physical body. The word has become flesh. This then is the way we are constantly creating and recreating ourselves. We are today the result of our past thinking, and we shall be what we are thinking today in the future. The law of attraction is bringing us not the things we should like or the things we should wish for or the things someone else has, but it brings us simply our own, the things which we have created by our own thought process, whether consciously or unconsciously. Unfortunately, many of us are creating those things unconsciously, but we can also do it consciously. If either of us were building a home for ourselves, how careful would we be in regard to our plans? How we should look at every detail, how we would be careful with the materials, how we would only select the best of everything, the highest quality of everything. But look how careless some of us are when it comes to building our mental home, which is far more important than a physical home. The physical home. You hear this analogy of a man who only gets one car in his whole life. How good would you treat that car, yo? You only get one mind in your whole life, so why are you not treating it with that same respect and care? But you would treat your home or your actual car in real life better than you treat your mind. I don't get it, yo. As everything we can possibly have enter into our lives depends on the character or the material that enters our mental home. What is the character of this material? We have seen it's the result of the impressions which we have accumulated in the past or stored away in the subconscious mentality. If these impressions have been of fear, of worry, of anxiety, or negative, doubtful, the texture that we are weaving today will be of the same material. Instead of being any value, it's going to be rotten. It's going to bring more toil, stress, anxiety. We're going to forever be busy trying to patch it up and make it appear less worse. But if we have stored nothing but courageous thought, if we have been optimistic, positive, and immediately thrown any kind of negative thought on a scrap pile and refused to have anything to do with it, we have refused to associate with it and become identified with it in any way. What is the result? Our mental material is now of the best kind. We can weave any kind of material we want. We can use any color we wish. We can know that the texture is firm, the material is solid, that it will not fade. We have no fear, no anxiety concerning the future. Because we are present now, we become present in this moment, riding the wave of the current potential. We actually are factors in the future. There is nothing to cover. There is no patches to hide. We show the honorable truth. This is psychological facts. There is no theory or guesswork that these things are thinking processes only. There's no secrets to them. In fact, they are so plain that anyone can understand them. I don't care if you're old or young. I don't care if you're short or tall, big or small. The thing to do is to have mental house cleaning. Cleanse your mind, cleanse your body, cleanse your spirit every day. Keep the house clean. Keep the mental, moral, and physical cleanliness about, and make sure you do not get it dirty or smudged for anything. And if we make progress, we keep going and we keep climbing that mountain. Cleanse, detox, whatever you need to do, get that shit out, man. Bear out that in, you know what I'm saying? When this mental house cleaning has been completed, the material that is left is what's suitable. You don't become and add new things and hide up and cover up and put layers. No, bro. You strip what's not you and you go down to the core and you deal with what you got to deal with, your shit inside you. Before you go and try and heal any other people, you got to heal yourself first, man. A lot of you think you can be healers or think you can be like preachers or leading groups and you haven't healed yourself. You try to love someone, you gotta love yourself first, yo. The material that's left after you get rid of all the bad shit, that's what's left to create from. So there is a finer state waiting to be claimed, and it has acres of abundant crops, running water, fine timber that stretch as far as the eye can see. There's a mansion, spacious and cheerful, with rare pictures, rich hangings, every comfort, luxury, and all the heir has to do is assert his heirship, take possession, and use the property. He must use it. He must not let it decay, for the use is a condition of which he holds. To neglect it is to lose possession, To lose consciousness is to lose possession too. So this could be a mental home. This can be a physical home. It's equivocal. It's really equivocal. In the domain of the mind and spirit, in the domain of practical power, such an estate is yours. You're the heir, and you can assert your heirship and possess and use this rich inheritance. Power over circumstances is one of its fruits. Health, harmony, prosperity are assets upon its balance sheets. Equilibrium, harmony, balance, all of this. It offers you poise, peace. It offers you only the labor of studying and harvesting its great resources. It demands no sacrifice except the loss of your limitations, your weaknesses. It clothes you with self-honor and it puts a power in your hands, It demands no sacrifice. The only sacrifice is the work you put in and what you're willing to give up to achieve your desires, So there's no backlash, there's no negative, tied to this is, bro. Whatever you're willing to do is what you get, man. They're gonna come on now, bro. You can't live with, I'm coming with the raw truth, bro. To gain this estate, 3 processes are necessary. You must earnestly desire it. Step 1, earnestly desire. 2, assert your claim. 3, take possession. And you have to admit, those are not hard conditions. Those are not bad. It's not anything negative. It's not anything bad on you, bro. I'm giving you stuff to help you. And once you do this, it's progressive, hereditary. That is a law attending to our progressive creation, and which gives man his erect attitude, his power of motion, the organs of digestion, blood circulation, nerve force, muscular force, bone structure, and a host of other facilities on the physical side. There are even more impressive facts concerning hereditary of mind force, and these constitute which may be called your human hereditary, but it's a hereditary which physical scientists have not come past. It lies beneath, it's underneath their researches. At a point, even science throws up its hands in despair, saying they can't account for what they see, yo. There's a point where science can't fucking answer anything. So what's the point of all your questions if once that question more and more, you don't even have an answer? So the whole thing is bullshit if you can't go down right to the root and come with real facts. So this is divine hereditary found in full sway. And it's this benign force which decrees primal creation. It thrills down from the divine, direct in every created being. It originates life, which the physical scientist has not done. The physical scientist has not originated life, yo. Nor it can ever do. No AI has created life, nor can it. It stands among all forces supreme, unapproachable. No human hereditary can approach it. No human hereditary measure up to it. This infinite life flows through you. It is you. Its doorways are the faculties which compromise your consciousness. To keep these doors open is a secret of power. Is it not worthwhile to make the effort to stay conscious of this fact, to know who you truly are, to remember who you are, to be conscious of your power? The great fact is that the source of all life and all power is from within. Persons, circumstances, and events may suggest need and opportunities, but the insight, the strength, and the power to answer all these questions and surmount all these obstacles comes from within. Avoid counterfeits. Avoid the fakes. Build firm foundations for your consciousness upon forces which will flow direct from the infinite source, the universal mind, which you are the image and likeness. Those who have come into possession of this inheritance are never quite the same. Again, they have come into possession of a sense of power before undreamed of. They can never be timid, weak, vacillating, or fearful. They are indissolubly connected with omnipotence. Something in them has been aroused. They have been suddenly discovered that they possess a tremendous latent ability of which they before was entirely unconscious. This power is from within, but we cannot receive it unless we give it. It is use of this condition that we find our inheritance. Each of us are but a channel for which the omnipotent power is being differentiated into form. Unless we give out, the channel is obstructive and we cannot receive anymore. This is true on every plane of existence and in every field of endeavor and walks of life. The more we give, the more we get. The athlete who wishes to get strong must make use of the strength he has. And the more he gives, the more he will get. The banker who wants to make money must make use of the money he has. Only by using it can he get more. Only by investing, you're going to make more. The financer. Only by working hard, you're going to get stronger and be able to do more work, yo. By the sprint of running, the more he runs, the quicker he goes, the faster he gets, yo. The more he practices, practice makes perfect. The merchant who has no goods will not keep his goods going in. And soon he will have no more going out, and he will have no more going in. And his corporation is going to collapse, his business will fail. Because the attorney who fails to get results will get no clients. The rapper who can't spit bars is not going to have no fans. Power is contingent upon proper use, and the power is contingent upon the proper use of the power which is already in our possession. What is true in the field of every endeavor. All truth is one truth. Every experience in life is true of the power from which every person know that they possess inside them. Spiritual power. Take away the spirit and what is left? Nothing. If then the spirit is all there is, upon recognition of this fact must depend the ability to demonstrate all power. whether physical, mental, or spiritual. All possession is a result of the accumulative attitude of the mind or the money consciousness. This is a magic wand which will enable you to receive the idea, and it will formulate plans for you to execute, and you will find as much pleasure in the execution as in the satisfaction of attainment and achievement of your aspirations. Now go to your room, take the same seat, the same position as before, and mentally take the same seat, sit down, relax, let go of all negativity, and mentally select a place which has pleasant conditions. Make a complete mental picture of it. See the buildings, the grounds, the trees, friends, associations, everything complete. At first, you'll find yourself thinking of everything under the sun except the ideal which you desire to concentrate. But do not let that discourage you. I believe in you. Stay encouraged. Keep working. Persistence will win. But persistence requires that you practice these exercises every day without failing. And now you're going to begin to make a complete mental picture. You can see everything, the grass. You can see every single detail. You can have a picture in your mind of the air. You can smell what it is going to be like. You can smell the aroma. You can feel the sun. You can actually build up a full 3D mental picture of what it's going to be like, and you're going to get into the atmosphere, and you're going to actually feel the aura of what it's like there. So, make a complete mental picture. What proportion of our mental life is subconscious? At least 90%. Is this vast mental storehouse generally utilized? No. Why not? Few understand or appreciate that it is an activity which they may consciously direct. Where has the conscious mind received its governing tendencies? From hereditary, which means that there is the result of all the environment of past generation ancestors, generational curses. So you're just repeating what your parents done, and they're just repeating what their parents done, so on and so forth. What is the law of attraction bringing to us? Our own. What is our own? What we inherently are deep down at the core, beyond the veil, underneath all the layers, at the surface level, beneath even that what is superficial, and it is the result of our past thinking, both conscious and subconscious and unconscious and infraconscious, of what is the material with which we construct our mental house composed, of the thoughts we entertain. What is the secret of power? A recognition of the omnipresence of omnipotence. Where does it originate? All life and all powers from within. Upon what is the possession of the power contingent? Upon a proper use of the power in which we are already in possession. Relation and collection are not somewhere and sometime, but everywhere and always. Synchronicities and alignments are occurring everywhere at all times. We are one with all that there is, all that there ever was, and with all that there ever will be. So now, in week 6, we're going to be speaking about the brains. Brain of a man, we're going to be talking about the brains part. For week 5, go to your room, take the same seat, make a mental and complete picture of the place you wish to manifest and where you would want to be in life. And you imagine you're there as if you already completed it, and you make a full picture. Congratulations, you done it. You're here, you made it. You engage every single sense, and you just stay in that moment. And every day you build up a bigger and bigger picture, and you're going to be able to, I think, in color. So you're going to be able to every day see more and more details, and you're going to be working. This is how you work your mental muscles. They say some people have a photographic memory. I'm training you guys how to actually do this, yo, and how to upgrade your mind and unlock more percentages of your brain, yo. So take this seriously. This is not entertainment at all. This is a schedule for you to unlock your mental, physical, and spiritual abilities and become the best you yourself. You're going to eventually work up to becoming an alchemist and learn about even astrology, things like this, metaphysics, how the universe came to be, laws of the universe. But for now, we have to get your mental soul prepared before you're even ready to receive these ideas. You got to be, at least out of your lower chakras. So I'm going to say this. Peace and love to you all. I love each and every single one of you unconditionally. I wish you the best in life. I honestly, deeply, honorably, gratefully, appreciatively, and truly wish all of you and each and every single one of you an authentic abundance of wealth, abundance of health, abundance of freedom, abundance of love, abundance of inspiration, abundance of intuition, abundance of prosperity, abundance of success, abundance of joy, abundance of fulfillment, abundance of satisfaction, and spiritual sovereignty upon your entire bloodline of ancestors and descendants. You are divinely protected. I am grateful for each and every one of you. Love, peace. Have a great day. Make sure you get on with this task enthusiastically. Make sure you carry this knowledge of spirit throughout the day. Any problems that arise, remember, you're not the body, you're the spirit. And anything you want to achieve, you can do it as long as you come into the spiritual quintessence of what that is that you actually want to achieve. So, peace.